Farlands or bust. Stardate June 11th, 2021. This is going to be a stream, obviously. Go for about an hour here. Get what do we normally get? Like 5 or 6 Minecraft days in. We last recorded episode 818. If you're looking to chronologically place this in between episodes. Have we got our woofs ready? Too bad, I'm starting. Woof! There it is. We had just about every other animal noise. Woof indeed. Ready to begin. Oh, I'm going to need a new shovel soon. Imminently. Is everything safe out there, Wolfie? Alright, I didn't trust all those footsteps. Never do. Never do. Let's secure the hidey hole. Grab Wolfie. Get rid of some unnecessary... Like, I guess I could kill some chicken. No, chickens don't drop feathers, do they? They just drop chicken. I would have to kill 12... Get 12 zombie feathers in order to make any use of this flint that I have. But, regardless, we're continuing on. We've raised $827.15. That's past the $820 that we first raised... Wait, the science that we first raised for Child's Play 10 years ago. Oh, they do drop feathers! They don't drop chickens, they drop feathers. That chicken was dry. So was that one. I mean, oh. Ah! Look at that! I'm so good at video games. I know what goes on in this game that I've been playing for 10 years. Chickens don't drop chicken. Ah. Zombies drop feathers and chicken drop feathers, so they must be biologically related. Pork chop is the only meat. Alright, pork industry, shill. I see how it is. Woof. Pork. The only meat. Instead of the other white meat, it's the only meat. That's the joke that I've made. Indeed. So yeah, I didn't stream yesterday, which comes to no surprise to anybody who follows my channel. Begrudgingly. I just get... like, over, what's the word? Whoa! Careful, I almost smacked Wolfie. Just not distracted, but like laser focused on one thing and then nothing else in the world matters. I believe there's a psychological term for that sort of behavior, but I can't afford to get tested for it. So yeah, yesterday I had it in my mind that I needed to work in the garage on the Datsun, and basically the whole, it's like the stock original exhaust, and it's all very rusty and corroded. The muffler, there's a big hole in the exhaust before the muffler, and like the muffler itself has a hole in it. The Corolla, I remember driving the Corolla and the muffler fell off. So I really didn't want that to happen in the Datsun. So I figure, okay, listen, I am going to replace the entire exhaust system eventually. What if just, for now, I just remove the muffler and replace it with some straight pipe? It has a pre-muffler. The Datsun is a non-California car, so it doesn't have a catalytic converter. It has like a pre-muffler. So I'm like, that should be fine. It'll be louder, yeah, but it'll be cool and whatever. It'll just be an in-between thing. Anyway, it's very difficult. It's very difficult to just by hand do muffler stuff. Like I just got some pipes, some exhaust pipe from Napa that was the right size. It's also a weird size. And some clamps, and like just having to finagle, especially without a lift. True, I mean I had it up on jack stands, but yeah, I was laying on the ground the entire time. But yeah, the basically the tube comes straight and then does an S bend to the to the muffler. So I figured to just get one of those 90-degree bends and then a straight pipe, which was the length of the muffler, and that would do it. But nothing is simple, especially geometry in that regard. So I had to like keep hacking away at the exhaust with a sawzall, like further and further back just to get the right angles. Also, like apparently in 1978, they had never heard of the of like standardized emissions, OD and ID measurements. So I have had to connect it, I guess what some people would argue would be backwards, with like the male and female parts, but flipped, just because that's the way the old pipe wanted to fit. And I clamped it down, and I'm like quasi happy with the results until I turned on the car, and boy, it's loud. The that pre-muffler doesn't do anything. I think it might just be fake. Is this a spawner? It's very likely. Hold on, let's investigate. So it's very loud. It's very loud, and it's also still leaking. It's leaking. There's an exhaust leak at the connection between the old pipe and the new pipe, as I kind of expected, because like I said, the geometry was off. So I don't know if or what I'm going to do about that. Is this a spawner? Oh, it sure sounds like it. Don't drown. Oh! Hey! We almost got bamboozled there. Oh god. Okay. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want to do this way. I was hoping there would be a way I could cheese it. Huh. This one might be too difficult to get, because it's very deep under the surface of the water. And there's definitely stuff spawning. This one might be very difficult to get indeed. So yeah, I did that. I mean, there's no undoing it. I've already taken the muffler off. And I can be happy with it for a little bit, but I don't know. I don't want to have to like go to a place, is like my only reservation. I don't want to have to like take it somewhere and be like, could you weld a muffler on? There are like obviously aftermarket systems, but yeah, I don't know. It's the whole, I've talked about this before with the project, like, I want to do this, but first I need to do this, and before that I need to do this. There's no... It's very difficult. Oh! Yeah, that's it. This right here is a... Yeah, Kaylee, this is a very good analog to my problem. In that it's like, Well, this spawner is probably too difficult to uncover. But here we are. Oh god, why? And now I'm drowning. Now I'm stuck here. Forever and ever. Let me out. Oh no, there's spiders. Well, we started this project. There's nothing more we can do here. It's too late for me. And the sun is setting, so I gotta set up a hidey hole. There's no dirt around to make this easier. This is exactly what happens. This is exactly what happens. I've put this much time into it. Oh no. Oh, now I don't have any way to build a elevated hidey hole either. Oh, buddy. Yeah. Into the mind of Kurt J. Mac, a place you did not want to go. But yeah, I have a different header, like exhaust header, that I wanted to like completely redo the exhaust. But I bought it off of Craigslist, so I don't have all the accessories that should have come with the header. More specifically, like the downpipe that then connects to the rest of the exhaust. So I can't do that. Unless, like, dang it. Unless I, so yeah, I'm like in this weird in-between.
You're so cool.
Real Jellyman!
Is that weird to say?
Thank you for 22 months. So here are my options. I live with it as it is, which is very loud and still leaking. Oh god. Now I need a new shovel. Everything is just coming up Millhouse here. While I'm here, I might as well make these arrows to get these feathers out of my inventory. The sunk cost fallacy. I know. I mean, this isn't so much sunk cost fallacy as it is like probable ADHD. Can't make a decision for my life. And something like that. So it's not so much I've come this far, it's that I've done nothing. And instead of choosing what to do next, I will choose nothing. That's my fallacy. Don't look at me directly in my fallacy. So yeah, like with the exhaust, it's also a bigger pain in the ass to change the exhaust header than I thought, because both the exhaust and the intake share a manifold gasket, which means in order to change the exhaust, you need to remove the intake, which is like a very big deal. Oops. Alright, this has gone nowhere. Analysis paralysis. That is a great word. I've heard of choice paralysis, and that's what I've always called it. But analysis paralysis is not like I'm not making a choice. It's that I will never have enough information to make a choice. That's a very good term. I like time for a new shirt. That's another thing. I want to make new shirts. The girlfriend's like, you should make these shirts about these stupid video games that you're playing. And I'm like, ha! That means I would have to stop playing stupid video games and make shirts. Oh, I did it! Exactly as planned. Oops. Okay, I'm not smart. God dang it. Give me that dirt. Oh man, the problem here is that this thing is under like 5 blocks of sand now too. So anyway, my choices. Leave it as it is. Oh, this got nothing good. There's nothing good in here. Which really isn't a good choice. To leave it as it is. Take it to a muffler shop and just have them weld on a cheap muffler. Which is gonna be, I don't know how much it's gonna be, a couple $100. Not cheap. I could purchase a temporary aftermarket exhaust that just connects from the stock manifold back, which is like $200 or $300. And then simply, you know what this place needs? A good explodin'. That's what this place needs, because it's completely bunkus. Lame. Just make a muffler out of PVC. I mean, that was, I guess, the fourth of 3 options. Like ZK and Kone are like, okay, just like buy a crappy, cheap muffler and clamp it on there. That doesn't fix the fact that there's still an exhaust leak. Nor does it... It's also hard to find, like, I'm looking at, like, mufflers and, like... Again, it's a weird size. That they don't make a lot of mufflers in. And also, I know I'm going to choose a muffler, try to attach it, and, again, the geometry is going to be all wrong, and I'm going to be like, well, I might as well have just bought something else. So yeah, those are basically my options. Or, like, go ahead with the nigh impossible task of trying to get that aftermarket exhaust header project underway and do the full exhaust, which is, it's just more than I really want to do right now. I don't need this sand anymore. Okay. This way. Kabloinkus. Yeah, they still exist. That's fine. You can live in your watery grave. Alright, so yeah, anyway, I was doing that for 4 hours yesterday.
Look at us. Say it again. Look at us.
Let's go, Wolfie. And wouldn't you know it, the day was over. Rule, thanks you for 50. Thanks you for 54 months in the subtub. Much appreciated. So yeah, I mean, it was interesting. It's my first time I've ever used a sawzall on an exhaust. That's exciting. So yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking of just ordering a full exhaust to attach to the stock manifold, which, like I said, is going to be like $200 or something like that. And I could live with that for like a year or two. And then, because I would need to get another exhaust to fit with an aftermarket exhaust manifold, I should just sell the first exhaust, and then I'd have to buy, I don't know. Or just don't bother changing the exhaust manifold. Is this how many beds we normally do? I don't know anymore. A sawzall. It's just an electric saw that saws all things. A reciprocating saw. Yes, that is the the educated person's nomenclature. So anyway, that was my day. And here I was like doing this. I'm like, oh, I just want to get this done before the car show on Sunday. I don't think I'm going to the car show on Sunday because it is going to rain a lot. And that doesn't sound like a good time because there's definitely some water leakage in the hatch. Like that's another thing I need to do is redo the weather strip. Oh, I did get the new fender installed. That was last weekend. That was a pain in the ass. Like that's just never an easy thing because even though it was like they're both from the same car, it's like each car is different and has lived different lives the last 50 years and slightly warped one way or the other, so things don't particularly line up. But no, I got the new old fender on. So that's fine. I mean, yeah, and I would. There's no cheap. That's. I mean, that's another analysis paralysis. Is like, should I learn to weld? And then I like look at welders and like, not alone are there like many different types, but like they're very, very, very expensive. I don't think there's such a thing as a cheap welder. And if there is, it's because it's junk and it's crap. And do I want to go down that rabbit hole? Or do I just want to pay somebody to do it? So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it's a project. That's the definition, I guess. But yeah, it's just the sort of thing that, like, my brain laser focuses in on, and then like nothing else matters. And I'm like, I am generally slow at doing things. And also like with the here's another analysis paralysis. With replacing the fender and with now doing the muffler, I don't have any power tools. I did like just doing that whole fender with hand ratchets. It's a real pain in the ass. So I was asking Cone and ZK, I'm like, what, like, obviously if I'm gonna start buying power tools, I want to, like, get ones that are all compatible with their battery packs and stuff. I was asking, like, what brand? And there's, like, so many brands. And they're very expensive. The girlfriend has, like, a DeWalt, drill, but it's so old that it is not compatible with the current DeWalt battery packs, so it's kind of like useless. And I have like a really crappy Black & Decker, just kind of home drill. I need like a thing. I need a thing and stuff so that I'm not sitting here doing this 6,000 times. And wouldn't you know, I got a big old cut on my thumb. You'd probably think that I got this cut from, you know, sawing metal pipes and exhaust in the garage all day. But no, I got it from a peanut butter jar. I did all that, and then I came in and was washing out a peanut butter jar to recycle it, and sliced my thumb on the plastic edge of the opening. So that's the kind of day I had. Oh, buddy. On YouTube, the channel Project Farm does terrific product quality comparison videos. I mean, I was thinking of just like going with Ryobi. It seems to be the agreed upon consensus among the internet that Ryobi, while yes, it is lower spec and more geared towards occasional home use. That it's also cheaper because of that, but they are also very good at maintaining compatibility with their battery packs, and they have a wide plethora of products as opposed to your Makita or Milwaukee, which are much more expensive, but that's because they're meant for more of a professional, day-to-day, high-use brands. And I don't know, I'm not impressed with DeWalt overall, so... And, like, Ryobi is owned by the same company that owns Milwaukee Tools, so... I don't know. Anyway, and then there's the choice analysis paralysis with, like, how much money do I spend? Should I be spending this money? Blah, 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 blah. It's a real pickleboy.com over here, I tell you what. Realpickleboy.com. So yeah, that's why I didn't stream yesterday. Cheaty snow! It got us again! Good thing that wasn't lava. That's some good cheaty snow you got there, Minecraft. That's some good cheaty snow. Go on, get. Boo, Minecraft cheaters. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer that I don't think this car show... It's the one 2 years ago I went to. It's all like pre-88 European and Japanese imports. It's a pretty big show. More cheaty snow. But I seen it. But yeah, it's also like in a big farm field, and like I can imagine if it's supposed to rain like half an inch on Sunday. The amount of cars that are gonna get stuck if they do go. It's hard to pull the trigger when it feels like there's one right choice. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem I have with everything. Whether it be computer parts, microphones. I don't know, I feel like it would be good to, like, take a welding class at, like, the local community college or something like that. Instead of just, like, going buck wild and trying it by yourself without any sort of information based off of, like, YouTube videos or something. Because, I mean, I do have the old fender still. I think it would be, like, if I did go that route, buy some patch panels and see, just like Cone did with the door to the ramp truck, like, see if I couldn't patch those fenders. I definitely need to patch the other ones, or the left side one, if I don't find a replacement. And honestly, the one that I have, the replacement, the blue one that I have, is not all metal. Like, it's well done. Like, from the outside it looks fine, but it's all Bondo on the bottom. So I am still, like, keeping my eye out if I do find a better one or whatever. That's more all metal. And then there's people who do make fiberglass ones, and it's like, ugh. I don't know. I've heard fiberglass is difficult to work with. I don't know. I don't know. It's the big question mark in the sky. I mean, I do want to do suspension. I remember we were talking about this. About like, well, can't do that before this. Can't do this before this gets painted. Can't do that. But like the suspension is something I think I can do by myself. I don't think the suspension is anything that requires like a special tool or clamp or spring loader or anything. I don't think. But again, like the whole suspension, new shocks and springs, that's like $1,000 all the way around. Get suspended from school. How often does this choice paralysis overflow into apathy for you? What is apathy? Like I know the word, but I feel like it means different things for different people. Just like to the point where you're like, ah, screw it. Like that's apathy. I can't make up my mind, so nothing. Indifference with an edge. Ooh, marketing. Making it sound
And I want to say...
appealing.
You're so cool. Oh. Is that weird to say?
Ione, thank you for 21 months in the sub-tub. Recklessness? I mean, I guess you could say that's what happened with the muffler. Where I was just frustrated not knowing what to do with the exhaust, so I'm like, just cut off the muffler! And buy $20 worth of pipes and clamp it on. That could have been a result of apathy, I suppose. But I mean, it usually just ends up in me not doing the thing. Lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern. I mean, that's my whole vibe, man. The lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern.
Twitch it.
66 as 99 upside down. Only 3 months until nice.
Only 3 months until nice. I wonder what that alert is going to be. Oh, it's raining! Just like in the real world outside now. It's raining on my car show and in my farlands. My wet bed. I'm sorry? I wet my bed. Yeah, I do have to pee still. Unrelated. What did Microsoft do to my taskbar? Oh, you mean they want to tell you about the weather? Yeah. Wasn't that a fun update? That you gotta learn how to undo? You gotta right-click on your taskbar, not on the weather thing, but on just a blank part of your taskbar, and then with the pop-up menu, go to like news and events or something, and then check the box that says turn off. So check yes to turn off, and it'll disappear. If that's what you're talking about, even. Yeah, that did kind of sound like the pressure washing simulator. Shrugging your shoulders and moving on to something else. Yeah, I mean that's just me a lot. I know, I spent a long time trying to figure that out too. Clicking the thing, clicking the taskbar, going into the control panel. I Googled it. I just had to Google it. I spent 15 minutes trying to figure this out until I got apathetic. Yep, and just dealt with the weather being on your taskbar where you didn't want it. So yeah, like even, like, I don't know, like this is gonna turn into a Kurt's psychology stream, I guess. Like, the girlfriend is like even wondering what I want to do for my birthday. And like she has a plan and like stuff to do. But she's like, do you want to do, have you ever wanted to do anything special or do anything this, that, or the other? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, that's fine. I just, I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's not the same as like the Datsun thing. But, that jittering is hard on the old eyes. It's not too bad now. It used to be worse. Oh, I mean, that's another thing I need to do is I need to, speaking of eyes, I need to make an eye appointment. Because I would like to get glasses. I don't own a pair of glasses, and like haven't for the past 2 decades. Just for backup. For the old contact lenses. When's the next look? You just missed the last F3. Was last March. Didn't you try glasses a few years ago and they made everything look spherical? Well, that was I was still living in Illinois at the time. A few years. That was like 8 years ago or 9 years ago. I did like the mail-in ones, but I also didn't get like a glasses prescription. So I just kind of like transcribed my contacts prescription. So I'm sure that they weren't completely right. But yeah, that is, I mean, I'm sure that's going to still be annoying for somebody who, whoa, that's a tube. Careful, Wolfie. Oh, you already had down on health for some dang reason. I didn't even hear you take damage. I think the thing that bothers me most as somebody who, like I said, has like only worn contacts for like the last 20 years is like the porthole effect of wearing glasses. Like, to me, everywhere I look, my eyes can see fine. But like with glasses, it's like, oh, you're like confined to this frame. And yeah, I suppose you would have to get used to it. So yeah, I really just want a cheap, durable pair for when we're going on a road trip this summer and like camping and stuff. Like, if I need to get up in the middle of the night or whatever and I need to be able to see instead of fumbling around with contacts, to just be able to like whip on some glasses. Have you tried frameless glasses? It's the same thing. And I feel like those are even more fragile. But it's the same thing, is that you're limited to this viewing port. Is LASIK not an option? I mean, it's an option, but not one I want to pay for right now. I don't know. That still gives me the heebie-jeebies. Yeah, I don't want to spend that much money. My eyes, my eyes. I'm not supposed to get lasers in them. Mine is -4 on both eyes. Just convenient. That's my contact prescription. My left are actually like they need slightly stronger, which I might ask for next time. Is that a lot? Is that big? Oh yeah, I mean like when I take off my contacts at night, I'm very blind. Everything is very fuzzy. Well, I mean, that's just contact lens prescriptions at least go in negatives. I mean, I think negative means you're nearsighted, positive means you're farsighted. It's just the degree of the dioptic or whatever that adjusts the curvature. I mean, they go thicker. Like, it's not the strongest. Yeah. Like, I don't think -4 is unheard of. I've never... Like, no optometrist has ever been like, whoa! Mr. Four Eyes here, eh? More like 8 eyes, right? Because 4 + 4. Ooh, we gotta check out this tube, this tunnel. Perhaps it goes through the mountain. Mr. -4 Eyes. Ah. I don't have stigmatisms. Oh, well, that was disappointing. So yeah, no, I've not had to deal with any of that. So yeah, I'm like, my eyes are pretty normal as far as their non-normalness are concerned. I don't have any special need for bifocally stuff. How much are you willing to pay for glasses? what are you, an evil mastermind? How much you got? I don't know. I have, the last time I got my contacts prescription, I did so at the America's Best, which is a chain, I almost said restaurant, which is a chain optometry glasses place here. And like, they have a scheme where basically like, if you join their club, then like, you save 20% on your exam, and then you get 3 free years of exams. So, essentially, like, joining the club ends up paying for itself right there on the first visit. So yeah, I still have, like, I obviously didn't go last year, but I still have, like, a free optometry visit, and then they're like, okay, Like, then it's the type of place where it's like, get 2 pairs of glasses for $49. But, like, you know, those are the shittiest ones. And, like, that's not including your prescription or, you know, stuff like that. So, I don't know. I was just going to go there and be like, all right, give me a new prescription. Give me a glasses prescription specifically this time. And I'll buy one of your cheap pairs of glasses. But also then you have, like, I have a glasses prescription that I could take elsewhere if I need to be. And yeah, oh, of course, insurance. Here in America, your eyes and your teeth are not part of your body, so that is not included in any sort of required health insurance. I mean, duh. I mean, your brain isn't either, usually. I guess, if you want to look at it that way. Your teeth are luxury bones. So yeah, I have no insurance. For my eyeballs. Or my teeth. Although we did make a dentistry appointment. So yeah, I'm not sitting out here paying thousands of dollars for laser beam eyes when I got teeth to look after now, which I haven't been to a dentist in like 6 years. Dental plan. Wolfie? Oh, there you are, you dingus. Do I need some spooky noises? Oh, what the heck was that? So yeah, I mean, that's just the thing. I need to make an appointment for that. I also feel bad. Like, we're raising money right now. I don't know if you noticed, for Rise Above the Disorder, for mental health care. I used their service, which was very good at finding mental health professional in your area that meets your needs. I unfortunately didn't follow through with their service because I'm a terrible person. That's just one of those analysis paralysis, choice paralysis, and also like with the added frosting of having to make a phone call to make an appointment, which we all know is the most horrible of all things to do, to need to do, to have to do, to be required to do. So yeah. Don't be like me. Don't be like me, everybody. Telephones are the worst. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Should probably get that figured out at some point too. There's too many things. There's a lot of things. There's many things. It's just stuff. There's always stuff. And I've also heard, I don't know who said it before, going to Costco. I was gonna do that, but that also makes me super anxious. Going, which I know you don't need a Costco membership to use their eyeball facilities, but like that, I don't know. I feel like I need to like just having to like explain yourself or like be out of the loop. I've never been in a Costco either. Well, just to be like, if I go in there and somebody asks me for my Costco membership, I'm going to be like, okay, bye. Like, run away. Oh, man. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to do the lousy chain restaurant of optometrists. I mean, I totally understand that it's not reasonable. It's not a reasonable reaction to have, but it's still the reaction I have. Oops, I just dropped my sword! I glanced the Q button. Back in the day when you couldn't remap your keys. Man overboard! Oh, Wolfie, don't even think about it. No, don't do it. The sword anchor. There have not been any animals in a while. I mean, we still got one night to go, but... I think you have to have a membership now. No, I think it's a law that, like, if your store has, like, a pharmacy, like a healthcare related service, that you can't restrict it to membership only to use. I mean, unless that law has expired and they're like, haha. Yeah, I think that goes with any thing like that. Hello, Steve Season. For some reason, I read that as, hello, hi, how dare you? And I'm like, excuse? Oh, during the lockdown and stuff. I suppose I could kind of see that. Excuse me. Yes, there are definitely squids. That's something I asked myself at some point. I'm like, are there even squids? And yeah, we've seen many squids. Many, many squids. Of course, looking out there now, I can't see any, but you get my point. You'll have to believe me. Woof. Okay. Wolfie was going to spawn in front of me there. He was going to do it here, though. Aha! Got him. Bloink. Isn't the new update out for this video game called Minecraft that I've heard of? Like the caves and mountains or whatever it's called. There are now glowing squids. Ah, yes. As found in nature in real life. I mean, I suppose it's like the bottom of the ocean. Part 1. Ah, it's one of those DLC situations, is it? Life is Strange. Chapter 1, page 1. Paragraph 1. The World Gen part comes in. Oh, so it's not even the interesting bit. Okay. Well, nuts to that then. I care about it even less than I didn't at all care about it before. Another spawner? It's slightly easier to get to? You're dang right. Don't mind if I do. I'm an expert. Alright, what do we got? Spoiders? Oop, can't reach it. Oh, they're gonna get lambasted now, too. Regardless of what they provide. Nothing. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing at all.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us.
Lil Sean, look at this.
Look at us. Say it again. Look at us.
This dungeon is really damp.
Ye old damp dungeon. Thank you very much for 48 months. That's like a year's or something, right? Like 4 of them. Oh, hey, get out of my inventory, will you? Do I have a way out? Yeah, I do. There we go. Yeet. Woo! Oh, Wolfie, careful! He's fine. Interesting. Boop. Alright, continuing west. There's some real scams of spawners we've been encountering. Scams, I say. Indeed. It's gonna rain. I wonder who's been in the sub tub the longest. I think, if you're actually asking, there's, at least on the web Twitch, there's like the sub leaderboard. I don't know if that does it, like, I don't know if that only counts the months, or if that does also count, like, the time, like the first sub. I don't know, honestly. Who's the first? Like, who's on the top of the list? "66 months, and I was holding out for like more than a year from getting a sub button on Twitch because I'm a terrible business person." I mean, I guess it's the same. Those people have like the first, like the first 10, I think, have the first emotes that they can use if they want. Not emotes, but tags. You know what I mean. Flair. Oh, ruined, Kaylee. Ruined! Uh-oh. Did I... Oh, there he is. Oh, he's an idiot. I thought he wasn't gonna spawn. It was a pretty big ocean. That was an aggressive, spooky noise. Wah. Most aggressive. Well, I did end up getting the itch.io bundle for Palestinian Relief. I forgot what specifically it was named, but there's like 100 games in that one. More than 100. I don't know. Anything on there you want me to play? Like, I also got the previous one that had like 1,000 games. I just gotta like flick through them. There we go. The indie bundle for Palestinian aid. That's the one. I think it ends today. I mean, there's a lot of games I've already played on there, but already own. Ow! That's like the second bit of fall damage I've taken today. And not actually taken any damage. Yeah, the social justice bundle. But have you played Milkmaid of the Milky Way? That one caught my eye, just based on the title alone. Have a seat. Place a torch. Dig a hole. Oops. All right. Oops. I made this one too big. Indeed. All right, let's make some beds. I got plenty of boats, plenty of Battlestar Galacticas. Brick. Yeah, that one I think I have to play. There's also like a few racing games. But I think I've like thought about but never actually played. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break right now. I'll decide if you're watching this on YouTube whether or not to come back for another hour of Farlands or Bust. If the video is 2 hours long, then you know what happened. But yeah, let's go to sleep. And to stream this. 36,790.1 nubs. On to the second or so hour. I don't know. I don't have to make these segments an hour. I don't know what I'm all hung up on. Tradition or anything like that. So we'll see how long we get here. But get your woofs ready. We are going to continue walking to the Farlands here. Woof! I'm sorry. I just saw a face. I see a face now. Do you not see a face with the two torches? Oh, now he's sticking out his tongue at us and or puking. It looked like a face. Oh, okay. We are continuing our intrepid journey to the Farlands here. It's like that. What's that? There's like a, not an emoji. It's almost like, I think it's like a anime character, sort of. Super Meat Boy looking guy. That's what that reminded me of. Yeah, that well, yeah, that's a face. That's that one right there that I was thinking of. I wonder if Curtis passed 5 million blocks from now. Where were we last? Like, what was the last F3 number again? I don't remember it off the top of my head. And neither does... Well, that pig is just going out to the ocean. Cobot died after that last quote. Oh, you know what? I should just kill this pig. Oh. Got him. 4,000 million... 4,856,980. I don't think I would have traveled 1.1 million blocks. I mean, that's a lot of blocks. I mean, not 1.1 million. I know numbers. Listen. 150,000. Sorry, 150,000. I did the math wrong in my head, and I'm like, 1 plus 4 is 5, so 1 million. Ah, Wolfie! Although, I mean, I guess if technically if I do like a 2-hour stream here, that's like 3 episodes, right? Like 3 episodes worth of walking. So that's like 2013, 2014 levels of farlanding. Is this another spawner? Guess I gotta. Wolfie, where the heck did you go? I mean, I don't have to. But I want to, because the last 2 were extraordinarily disappointing. Well, that didn't go well. I once again do not have enough blocks to do this all the way. Perfect. Wait a minute. Where's that water? Dang it. I fell in! I fell in! Oh, dang. It's fine. It's fine now. Perfectly fine. Alright, what do we got? This one's asking to be blown up again. Is all they're asking for. Oh, hello. Haha, get blocked. Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing useful at all. Not even a single block of iron. Not even enough gunpowder to blow it up. Dang it. Rude. Rude dudes. Maybe I should stop doing spawners. Just break that meta. What was I even talking about? I don't even remember what I was talking about anymore. But what if the next one is better, though? Oh. Beans. Yep, that's what you came here for. Wolfie! Good lord. Alright, no. You dingus. He's trying to murder me. Old murder mittens over here. You want to murder something? Murder this pig! Ah! Oh. Look at that. Oh, I do have a boat. What am I doing? Oh, I don't want Wolfie to spawn on that block. That's actually... That's a cactus with a go-get-'em attitude. Oof. Every cactus is an island. What? Were you trying to be poetic here or something? T. Duh. So, what else is up? What's new? What's going on? What's the deal with everything? Do you still enjoy Minecraft as much as you did back in the day? That depends on which game called Minecraft you're referring to. I guess I enjoy this, I think, an equal amount as to what I used to. I don't enjoy the playing Minecraft, I suppose, like I used to. Like the game was intended to be played. Whether it be like digging a big hole in the ground or exploring or building. I never enjoyed building, but you get my drift. Yeah, I enjoyed this game called Farlands or Bust. It's hard to say. It's never gonna be the same. Like the first time playing Minecraft, there was that, I don't know if I want to call it innocence or just the unknowing of it all is really what I think a lot of people are nostalgic about, and that's not going to happen. It was, I mean, like, yeah, like, same thing with any game, like Astroneer, like, not having been to any other planet, not in the newer full-release version, not having been to the center of the planet, discovering the Mushroom Kingdom for the first time, you know, that sort of stuff. That's a hard feeling to replicate, I suppose. And like each time you do that thing, it becomes less and less enjoyable, I suppose you could say. I mean, I don't think I wish I knew as much. I wish I knew less. Like back in those alpha beta days, like there weren't release notes, there weren't pre snapshots or anything like that. It was just like, okay, new version is out. Good luck finding the new stuff, I guess, or what's changed. And that was just that added to the unknowing of it. The self-discovery, I suppose. Good gravy and gracious me oh my, so many spawners. Didn't I say I was gonna stop doing this? I need a new shovel again. Oh wait, is this a spawner? It might not be. Well, this looks like a spawner. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that this whole thing is gonna collapse. Whoa, with me in it. The ice is gonna make this different. Oh, okay, there's a double. Oh, hello. There's a double chest in there. This guy's gonna try to shoot me. Guess what? I just made a whole bunch of arrows myself. Get sniped. Get blasted. Oh, get missed. Get murdered. Oh no, my shovel. I need that. Ah, this is an interesting series of events we've uncovered here. I don't even know how to get down there safely. Ah! Get out of here. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. I know what I'm doing. Oh, great shot. Great shot, Kurt. Ooh, wait. Is it, oh, that's not a, that's just a, okay. Ah! Ah! It's fine. It's fine. Ah. Right in the face. Pow! Aha! Get wall hacks, son. Get farlanded. Okay, I need to, like, place torch. Place torch. Place torch. Alright, this is dangerous. I should, well, nothing! Oh my gosh. Oh, well, now I would have had enough. Boy, we're really just getting bamboozled. You know what I'm gonna do? That's not the fast way to do it. This whole scenario. I did it, everybody. Look. Look. Look at the thing I did. It's that thing. It's that thing. It's that thing that we do. Everybody. That thing. All right. Well, that was a waste of time for the 4th time today. Get flooded. Really cheaping out on the old spawner chests now, aren't they? Somebody asked something earlier and I lost it. Going after the spawner. Oh, something about vacation. Yeah, Oh! Listen, I'm just trying to get rid of that offset that we really had at the last F3. This is just the test. It's testing you. Get trapped on the ice, Wolfie. Yeah, I guess some of the bunch of the mine trackers got together on the East Coast. They were planning that well before I ever knew I was going to be able to get vaccinated in time for it. But at the same time, as much fun as it seems like they're having, there are many other... Excuse, Wolfie, I'm trying to get this chicken. There we go. There's many other places I'd like to go and people I'd like to see prior to doing something like that. But I think the person who asked about that asked, like, when was the last time you went on a vacation? Exactly. Exactly. And that's why we're going to take a 2-week road trip this summer. This summer. Because the girlfriend hasn't taken a vacation in ever. And I don't think since moving up here to Seattle I've taken a vacation. I went to, like, California for the NASA Cassini finale social thing. Although I wouldn't call that a vacation. I think I've been home a couple times for various holiday or two or a wedding. But yeah, no. I mean, we did go in 2019 up to Canada. That was just a weekend getaway. A holiday for you Europeans. Yeah, no. It's been many years. Although, well, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say because I was living in Phoenix and then now I'm living here, so like vacation is tough. And then of course for the past year and a half, nothing. Because nothing could happen. Pointless murder. Yeah, and even like gaming conventions aren't really things I particularly want to go to or do anymore, so even like those aren't vacations anymore, so to say.
What the hell is this? Some kind of tube?
Roo Coca. Welcome to the sub tub, a brand new sub in the tub. With that Prime Gaming. Much appreciated. I almost swallowed that lemon that's floating in here. Here for unsatisfying spawner loot, yeah? Oop, won't get. Many moons ago. Oh, I'm still at it. That is not my chat. Neither is that. That is. Oh. You know what I need? More wood. That was efficient. When is your estimated year of completion? Future! What the hell is this? Some kind of interview? I don't do interviews. Ah. And when I do, I instantly regret them. I just don't like, I subbed, the alert didn't go off. Huh. You might have to refresh and then it'll ask you to share your subscription in chat. There it is.
2 months.
Thank you very much, Advent Dolphin Rider, for those 2 months in the subtub. Bloink. Speaking of, is this?
Refresh solves everything.
It do. Except for the Windows 10 taskbar problems. What's your take on the Ford Maverick unibody pickups? Would you get one for the hashtag lifestyle? What? I don't know anything. I declare ignorance and bankruptcy. Like the new one? I thought I saw a bully tat. Like a story about like a new small pickup. I've heard of The Office. I don't know, like, I don't know, I'm not interested in new trucks, or really any new vehicles, except the 2022 Subaru Outback Wilderness Edition. I mean, like, that's fine. Most people who have pickups don't need a full-size pickup. So if there's a smaller one available that meets those requirements, but is cheaper to make and more efficient and smaller on the road, then that would be very, very good. Whether or not the right people will buy them, who knows? I mean, yeah, if I was gonna get a pickup, I'd get like a, you know, an 80s Toyota pickup or Nissan or something like that. Like for a couple grand, and just like as like just a throwaway. I know like ZK like small pickups for making them mini trucks. Like my dad always had a pickup. Like not, I mean, I guess it was a full-size pickup, but it wasn't anything, like, it was just a standard cab, standard bed, 6-cylinder pickup. So like, I like kind of learned how to drive a lot on that thing, so, but I really have no affinity. I think the Mavericks are too small. I don't know how big they are. So yeah, obviously I don't keep up with modern automotive. Is this another spawner? No, I think it's just a cave-in. Automotive journalism and news and updates. Woo! Should watch where I'm going. That was a bigger fall than I thought. I mean, like, yeah, if we're... I mean, obviously having a 4x4 would be a bonus, but wouldn't even be necessary. Those are just way too expensive. The 4x4 Toyotas. Just because every rock crawler broheim has taken them and lifted them and made them into Moab bros. So yeah. Whoa! Look at that. Ah! What's happening? It's not even dark out yet. Whoop, careful. I mean, I really like a Forerunner, like the first-gen Forerunners. Like, they're boring and square and boxy, but I just like the style. The Forerunners are expensive now. Because of the aforementioned Moab bros. Ruining them. I just want like a stock one. I don't want any lifted, crazy thing. Are you a big fan of classic cars? Am I, friends? Am I? I like this, though, when there's like a new viewer who doesn't know anything, so I can pull from the deep, dark history of Kurt J. Mac information. Yes, I am. Although it's only recently that I have gotten to obtain some of my own. I currently own a 1978 280Z. I need more wood. I don't know why I keep forgetting to cut down trees. Previously owned 77 Toyota Corolla, and somewhere in between there, a 96 Subaru SVX. But we don't talk about that. That was a in and out operation. Although I kind of miss it. I mean, that was a nice car to drive in. Not a nice car to drive, but a nice car to drive in. Very comfortable. My axe. Does a Willys Jeep count as a classic car? If your powers, which makes even less sense if you are new here than anything else I've said. I think that's like the most arrows I've ever had. Whoa. Whoops, 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 whoops. Wasn't paying attention to my heading, my keel. On my nautical vessel. Ah! Is the car on a stick a classic car? It is. It is car. And that's all you need to know. It is car. It is car. I wonder what the drift and X direction will be like next time. Listen, I'm trying to just not consciously do anything. That's what got me in trouble, is that I overshot by like 1,000,000. Careful of it. Do you prefer manual or automatic? Well, I only learned manual when I got the Corolla. Which was what? 2017? 2018. 2018? 2018. And now the Datsun are manual. I don't know. I'm an either or. Like, for everyday driving, I feel like auto just makes more sense. And it's less of a hassle. But if you're driving to have fun, then yeah, obviously manual. So yeah, I almost did, but
Where are you from?
it'd be hard to daily drive a manual, I feel like.
How time flies.
10 months in the subtub, Raymac46. Thank you very much, subtub. Like, I guess I don't fully understand, like, both ZKs and cones. Like, adamant refusal to own anything other than a manual. You just get used to it. Right, you get used to it, but you also... I just feel like you get used to being annoyed by it. Like in stop-and-go traffic. Around hills around Seattle. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Seattle is very much hilly like San Francisco. So yeah, I mean, to each their own, obviously. And I don't know, mate, like I said, I almost kind of wish I had bought that manual Outback XT. Maybe I would have gotten used to it, and maybe in that case, where I say, oh, if you're driving to have fun, well, maybe then with a manual, driving is always fun. I don't know. It would probably be better with, like, that hill assist stuff that is in modern cars. Hill start assist. Because, like, even in the Corolla and the Datsun, there's a few times where I've been like, I am going to hit the person behind me, and there's nothing I can do to stop that from happening. Or I'm going to stall. Handbrake is your friend. Right, I mean, I did sort of try that multiple times, but even then, that's the case where I'm like, I'm going to stall. The problem with the Datsun is the handbrake isn't, like, I gotta find a way to tighten the handbrake or something. Because you really gotta crank it to get it to hold, which probably further exacerbates the problem. I wonder if anybody makes like a hill assist module. Because it's really just vacuum lines. Then again, I guess you wouldn't want to depend on it if it's something that's going to fail. Hill Assist works with the stability control stuff. No, I don't think so. I mean, really, it just keeps the brake cylinder activated until the revs reach a certain point, I think. I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's computerized depending on what you're at. I don't know. Automatics are the more common thing in the US, yes. Are you a speedy driver? No, I don't really speed. I mean, growing up in Chicago, you did, just because everybody did. 85 and a 60? Get out of the way, Grandma! I mean, like, if I'm driving the Datsun, then I like windy roads and, like, taking the windy roads in a fun manner. But no, I'm not really a race car. Although now, without the muffler, who's to say? Are you allowed to drive a manual car if you got your license on automatic in the US? I drove the Corolla. No, yeah, I mean, there's no... You take the driving test in whatever car you brought in the US. Yeah, and there are a vast majority of the United States are flat, flat, flat. So yeah, there's no manual requirement or testing. In the US. Was it instant regret after moving the muffler? We talked about this earlier. It was kind of, because I'm like, ha ha ha. I mean, I have to live with it for a little bit, but I'm in the midst of analysis paralysis about what to do next in regards to that. Personally, I've never taken a driving test. I mean, aside from the one where I was taking driver's ed in high school and college. It's the Good logo. It's because I got such a good grade in driver's ed that, like, I was exempt from having to take the test at the DMV. And then every time renewing my license, I've never had any tickets or marks or anything on my license. So it's just a renewal without having to take a test. Why, I thankfully, for my own anxiety, have never had to take a DMV driver's test. That sounds a little bit too easy. Wait till you hear how easily they hand out guns here in the States. You think getting a driver's license is easy. Have you driven any boats? No, I've never driven a motorized watercraft. Not even like a jet ski or anything. I'm really not interested, honestly. No, I do not. Guns are not very easy on the wallet, though. Well, I mean, I could say the same thing about cars. Am I out of beds? I think that's one night short, but... I'm the one who makes the rules here. You think it will be an issue with all the new satellites? I think astronomy is going to be an issue with all the satellite... What are they calling them? Clusters? Swarms? I don't know. Very short-sightedness. Short-sightedness.
Slide that into your DMs and Twitch.
Johnny Poco!
Cluster something anyway.
Clustered bunches of oats. Thank you very much for 62 months in the sub-tub. Careful, Wolfie! I don't follow anything Neil deGrasse Tyson or especially Joe Rogan, so I don't know, nor do I care. Speedrun. All right, here we go. This is a nice little quaint island for a hidey hole. Bloop, 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 bloop. All right, let's get prepared. Some beds. And some boats. Indeed. So this will wrap up Farlands or Bust for the day. I doth declare such things as these. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. farlandsorbust.com. Donate to the charity. Support all that other stuff and things. Okay. $36,842 megabytes.